Hope Channel, changing lives.
Once again, good evening. Welcome to the program Wounds of the Heart, where we are here to help you heal anything that have been caused, whether emotional, psychological, or mental. And we are here to bring people expertise who are well vested in what they teach, what they educate, and what they will help us heal any form of thing that has caused that wound in our heart. This evening, I'm privileged to have someone special on the set who is ready to give us what she has, what she has learned, and what she is capable of helping us to heal. Probably this issue might be in your home, your family, your church, or your community, wherever you find yourself. So please, I'll help you to allow other people also to know. So in case you just join us, or you are just joining us, or you've gotten the notification, you can share our Facebook link, Hope TVGH on Facebook. You can share it to various groups so that they can also enjoy and they can also help and learn something from it. On YouTube, Hope TVGH, you can still click on the subscription button, and please share the link to others who are also watching or who want to watch. And if you want to join the conversation with us on WhatsApp, is 0559 680066, 0559 680066. Today, my print it's something different from the normal print I always wear. Today, the print I'm wearing is proudly sponsored by ATL, Akosombo Textiles Limited. They produce, they sponsor this beautiful print, and the one who ATL, ATL has been there in existence since somewhere 1962 or 67, somewhere about, and they have been producing these traditional fabrics for Ghanaians and those in diaspora. ATL, we are there to bring fabrics to life. That is ATL. So in case you want fabrics, you just go online ATL and you get different types of fabric for you to choose and buy from. And the one who also made this beautiful shirt I'm wearing is one and only this guy in Kumasi, Outlook, Kweku Outlook. It's you know him. I don't want to talk about it, but if you want an authentic and a correct shirt you want to wear for any occasion, don't look anywhere. Kweku Outlook will give you a dress that will fit every occasion. If you're looking for Kweku Outlook on Instagram, at Kweku Outlook, one word, but on Facebook it's Kweku Outlook. His contact, very necessary, is 0241 218 266, 0241 18266, 0241 218 266. Kweku Outlook. If you call this line, he will give you whatever you need. Please, on Instagram, visit him. On Facebook, he's there, Kweku Outlook. On Facebook, Instagram, at Kweku Outlook, and he's going to give you a beautiful print just as I'm wearing. It's for all occasions. Just call him. And as I said, if you want to sponsor this program, if you want to help Wounds of the Heart to go far, because we want to go to secondary schools and basic schools, because they are also part of our targeted groups. As we speak now, they may be in schools, they don't have that chance. We want to go out there. If you have someone to help us out, the number to call is 0559 535554, 0559 535554, and we will respond to that call with you. This evening, as I said, those of us who have seen the flyer, it is something we know to be teenage, but now we realize that a lot of people who are not in teen are being affected to what we're going to discuss this evening. And I have with me this evening a beautiful lady who is ready, he's ever ready to help in this discussion. And she is Esther, good evening.
Good evening, Pastor.
And this is Wounds of the Heart program. You are welcome.
Thank you.
Esther, she's a Mrs. and so Madison, right? If I should get it, so yes, exactly. She's a Mrs. and she's a teacher too. But the reason why she's here is that she's a counselor with National Certified Counseling Association, Ghana. So you know the person I'm talking to this evening. And Esther, I went through. I was reading about the topic we are discussing today. Yeah. Firstly, we thought it was, everybody knows that it was teenage pregnancy, but you told me also for no, teenage thing has been changed.
Yeah.
And you said adolescent. So who is an adolescent?
Yeah. Let me start with adolescence.
Yes.
So adolescence is the transitional stage from childhood to adulthood. Usually within the ages of 10 to 19. So if you are within that range, you are an adolescent. So that is the adolescent. And then we are looking at the adolescent girl. So the girl who is within this range of ages then is termed as an adolescent girl. Okay.
So a girl between the age of 10
to 19.
But what of is as adolescent girl? Let me pause here because I have questions to ask when we enter into. So basically, with this in mind, we know that psychological effect of adolescent girl pregnancy. We now know that it's between a girl child between
ages of 10
to that 19. That we are going to talk about it. But statistically, what is research telling us about girls in that aspect getting pregnant?
Yeah. Globally, about 12 million teen girls are getting pregnant. That's adolescents, as I said, are getting pregnant. And then when we come to our own Ghana here, as of 23rd June 2021, the Minister for Gender, Adjoa Safo, recorded that we have about 110,000 teen pregnancies.
110 a year or what?
Yes, okay. That was last year.
Last year, 2020
2020, 110,000 teen or adolescent pregnancies recorded. And out of this number, we had 2,977 being ages from 10 to 14, and then the rest being from 15 to 19. So as at now, that's what we have on board. So you can see that still it is adolescent because girls as young as 10 are getting pregnant.
But so I know that somebody can get pregnant when she starts menstruating, right?
Yeah.
But now we know girls at 9 years are menstruating.
Yeah.
Is it likely for them also to?
Yes, because as we are saying, it's the adolescent stage. And you know, in the adolescent stage, things go on. You have changes that take place within this adolescent stage. So now we are looking at the adolescent girl. The adolescent girl goes through physical and emotional changes. Some of these physical changes enlargement of breast.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, and broadening of the hips. And then you have development, growth of pubic hairs.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you have pimples or acne, and then there is onset of menstruation. So it's within this age that the girl experiences the first menstruation, as we call the menarche or the menarche.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you start menstruating at this stage or at this age, you are likely to get pregnant when you have sexual intercourse with a man or a mate. All
right, so viewers out there, if you have a girl child who probably has started menstruating, let her understand the fact that whenever she will have a sexual intercourse with every male child who is also in an adult that can also in adolescent that can produce sperms. She can get pregnant, so that she should stay away from that. She shouldn't know that it's only married women or adults that can give birth. But so far as she has started menstruating, the possibility of her getting pregnant is high. So let's educate them on that. But are there some myths surrounding adolescent girl child pregnancy?
Yes, there are myths. You know, we have different cultures. And then some cultures, they say that when the adolescent girl gets pregnant, they believe that we give birth to twins. And when you give birth to twins, you get money, you'll be rich.
So when they believe that when somebody takes have an affair with adolescent child and she get pregnant,
yes, the family is going to be rich.
Which family? The girl child's family or the man's family?
The girl child's family are going to be rich. So let's hand over our girl child to someone to pregnate her.
Hey.
And then we also have in other cultures that at that stage, if you don't get pregnant, you are termed as barren. Yeah, so you are being handed over to a man to make sure that you can procreate, you can produce. So that is also one myth about.
I love the pregnancy, the twins aspect, but does it work? I mean,
you know, it's myth, but it's not true. It's not true. Even how do you know that the baby coming out is are twins? You know, how do you know? But they have that belief. So at this stage, let's hand over the girl to them so that we have twins and be rich.
I was reading somewhere about the fact concerning adolescent that in every blessed day in some part of the world, 1,100 adolescent girl child joins adults in giving birth. So every blessed day, if people are giving birth, 1,100 of them are adolescent. I think that is something that we need to look at because in as much as and I know that some parents have seen their girl child get pregnant and they are giving them concussion to we might not know what will happen to the girl child when she grows. So let's be careful about that. If you want to join in the conversation, you can do so on Facebook, Hope TVGH, or on WhatsApp 0559680066, and we'll have time to read them for you. So these are the lines you can do. You can, if you want to join in the conversation. What are some of the causes that put our girl child, our adolescent, into the space of getting pregnant?
Yeah, we have lots of causes.
Yes, tell us some.
Yeah, first I'll say we have a cause as a result of family dysfunctional, broken homes. Okay. Whereby father lives somewhere and the mom also lives somewhere. So these children or the girls are with one of the parents, either mom or dad. The girl says, I'm going to visit mom. Or the girl with the dad also, yes, that's the vice versa. And then goes to see the boyfriend. And that brings
so broken homes is a factor that causes that.
It's a factor. And then we also have incest going, that is having sexual intercourse or relations with close family members. So father having sexual intercourse with the daughter, the adolescent daughter, or a brother and a sister. At that stage, you must also get pregnant. And then we also have lack of information of sexual education.
That is something you need to stress on that. Lack of having education about sexual. But why is it so?
Education.
In our culture, in our setting, mostly I don't know when now that education is coming up. So most homes are even engaging their adolescent when it comes to sex education. But it is something that is rare in you getting this thing done at home, because some of us grew up before we came to know. So with that lack of, what are you saying about that? So
that is why parents are to educate. At that stage, you need to educate your girl child or your adolescent girls in the house that you are not a big mom. You are when you see the girl having menstruation, tell them when you have an affair, you have sex with a man, you get pregnant, and it comes with a lot of effects that we talk about.
So we have broken home, we have incest, we have lack. And what again?
Education, and then we also have defilement. You know, at this stage, the girl is a minor, so in adult we say rape. Rape, yeah. So defilement, sexual violence, raping, defiling the child. Adolescent girl will get pregnant, and then we also have truancy. If you're asked to go to school and then you decided not to go and roam about, someone calls you into the room and then you know it's been done, you get pregnant. And so that's the cause. And then we have this almighty poverty, I would say.
It's kind of so they push their girl child to make
those, to go in for even sexual activities, and then out of that they get pregnant.
But what are the church doing that also helps this thing to come out more? Probably we are talking about factors. You spoke about family, you spoke about broken home. Everything is centered, but can the church be a factor of allowing these things to happen? No,
the church can give that sex education. Maybe organizing programs, activities for these adolescents.
That is a helping aspect. What if the church is not doing them? What if the church is silent? How many times does the church speak about this? How many times do we hear programs about the church talking about adolescent?
We need to intensify education on that in the church.
And so the quietness of the church about this also can cause our
various departments in the church, like the youth department can organize such programs and then invite resource persons or counselors to come and educate. And also you can also have people as mentors or guides to lead these young ones in the church so that they don't sway from what they are doing.
So the church we can also be a factor or a cause where people will get adolescents will get pregnant, because if we don't also organize programs like that to educate our family lives, educate our young adults, educate them on this, and always focusing on certain things that that probably it's also good though, but we lacking these things probably may allow the adolescent to do whatever they want to do. So you also said poverty, but parents push their daughters to people who are rich, to go and come with money. But
even not only those who are rich, but they ask them to go, and forcefully they go and do that, and then in the course of that they get pregnant. So not actually moving with the sugar daddies to say, but they also try and then have interest in that. The moment you test it, sometimes you might develop interest, and then it goes on with you.
And viewers, in case you just joined us, we are talking about adolescent girl child psychological effect about adolescent girl child pregnancy. And adolescent now have been described that from 10 to 19. At first, we say teenage pregnancy. Now realize that people, children at age 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years are getting pregnant. So if we call it teenage pregnancy, they are not teen yet. So what name is suitable for them to be for them? And it's adolescent, because that's the changing stage of every human, especially with a boy and a girl. We have changes. So when a girl child starts menstruating, the day she starts to menstruate, it has paved way for pregnancy. She can get pregnant at any time. So let's get that thing done. After bringing these causes of what causes teenage pregnancy, and if you're watching and you have other causes, you can share with us on our WhatsApp page or on our Facebook page. You can share with us if you have causes that we have never mentioned. You can share with us so that we can use this platform also to share. But what are some of the effects? What are the effects after a girl child? To the girl child alone, what are the psychological? Yes, the girl, adolescent girl. What is the effect of what we call adolescent pregnant on that girl child?
So we have most of these effects, psychological effects. First, I would say is suicidal ideation. If the girl is not supported and is being thrown out of the house. This thought of suicides come into being. So she would like to go out there and do something else, that is commit suicide.
Why would she commit suicide? Who asked her to go? Who asked her? Who is it?
Like a mother say,
I said you brought it up. So now it's on a light note. I know that if they are thrown out of the house, a lot of things may be going through. So suicidal ideation, it's one, and you know that every mental or every psychological issue, you get that one is there. I don't know why. I don't know why it's just go that way. But well, it is part. So when a girl child, when adolescent girl child get pregnant, please, if we throw them out from the house, what they can do is to think about ending their life. All right, exactly. And what again?
And then you also get higher rates of depression, that is mood swings. So today you are happy, the next day you are sad, or the girl child gets withdrawn from people. So it gives that stress within that child. And then when you get to go to most of the schools, there is a lack of concentration in the classroom. You don't find it easy. It becomes difficult for you grasping what the teacher is teaching or what is going on within you. So you don't concentrate in the classroom, even in the compound, wherever you find yourself, you are not comfortable. You are not comfortable and you don't feel good. So that is also another effect, psychological effect. And then we also have fear of getting married.
When the girl child grows up.
Yes, when a girl child grows up. Because of maybe, especially if the child was defiled.
Okay,
So she wouldn't like to get married, thinking that
all
men are bad. So she wouldn't get married. And then after getting married, to fear of childbearing. So we didn't like to get closer to the husband. And then it also brings another, most issues in marriage.
I like fear of childbearing, I like that. So, so I don't know, how, so wouldn't they want to?
You don't get closer to your husband even when it's time for you to have sexual intercourse. So you will fear that you get, you'll be conceived and that pregnancy thing will come again. So am I going to be rejected? Am I going to be pushed out? And you start thinking about those things. So you wouldn't like get pregnant. You're not even conceived. So it becomes a problem in marriages. Those who have had incidents of such in the past, and they usually fear of that getting.
I wish somebody who had gone through this before would share her experience about what happened, how the family received her, the hula balloons that went on through her life. If somebody can do that, we'll be very glad. That will bring her here. Probably if she want to be covered, fine, but if she wants to use herself as a testimony to also educate our younger ones who are coming, I'll be very glad. So if you have somebody like that, or you know somebody like that who can share, or if you who are watching had gone through and you want to share, you can send me your personal contact on 0559 535554, 0559 535554, or on a Hope TV WhatsApp platform, that is 0559 680066, 0559 680066, and probably we'll call upon you to come and tell us, give us the experience, what happened, how did you feel, and the hardest part when you got pregnant along the way. Because I realized that I know people, I don't know whether they will share, I know people who one touch, some were adolescent though, one touch and they got pregnant and yes. So if you have somebody like that, and if probably you also want to share, I'm very glad to have you on set or probably on Zoom or whatever, for you to share your experience in per the topic we are treating, adolescent girl child, psychological effect of adolescent girl when it comes to pregnancy. So I'm very glad. Let me quickly read.
Lastly, add this one to the psychological effect, the condition we call post-traumatic stress disorder. Yeah, that is a event that happened in the past that you experience it or witness. So whenever you hear of such events or you see, you begin to have shock within you. So that condition also goes through, as I'm saying, especially with those who were also defiled. When they hear such things, then they have
it triggers that shock.
They go through this shock. So that's also another effect.
All right. So message from on Facebook, he said, Adventist soap, from Adventist soap. Is that wow? An interesting topic. Yes, interesting topic indeed. And Princess Amma Diamond says, nice print. Princess, thank you so much. It's ATL. The fabric is ATL, and the one who joined the fabric together to look so nice is Kweku Outlook. On Instagram at Kweku Outlook, and on Facebook is Kweku Outlook. He's there. He's good for any kind of function. He's there for you. And my own elder James watching for Joe. He said from Penkwas, thank God you get us very important topics every week, and today's is no exception. No wonder the number of unsafe abortions are also on the rise. Yes, Elder, and we are here to help so that we can curtail set things. Elder James watching for Joe. God bless you for your comment as usual. Isaac Owusu says, wonderful topic, Pastor Isaac. Wonderful. Thank you so much for the comment. So you can keep your comment and your suggestion coming on Facebook or on our WhatsApp platform, and we'll have time to read them for you. So we were discussing the effect on the girl child, but that a girl child who has started school like 10 years probably may be in class 4, 5 thereabout.
Class 4, class 5.
5 thereabout.
Class 4, 5.
What wouldn't it affect her education?
Yeah, so at this stage you can also become a school dropout, and it's easy to education, some of them. So we need to talk to them, counsel them, so that they understand and then go through after pregnancy or after childbearing. We receive them back to the classroom to continue. Those who are able to do that, those who are not, we try to give them counsel.
To bring them back to school? Back
to school.
The same school? we'll get there, but it's not easy.
It's not easy.
Yes, we'll get there. It's not easy, cause
it's not easy.
Fine. So mostly we speak about the victim, the girl child. We know the effect surrounding the girl child. Probably maybe school dropout, can't mingle, will be isolated, all these things. Will be having these shocks or triggers when she hears all those things, and at a point in time will be afraid of getting married when she grows, and also sometimes getting even relationship with men becomes a problem.
Exactly.
And you said some of the also are afraid of what we call men. So giving birth. And I wanted to ask, giving birth, now I thought that they wouldn't get pregnant when their husband probably sleeps with them or have sex with them, or the women have a way of getting pregnant or not. I know some people, I don't know.
They don't get close to their husband.
Then
they are afraid of having sex.
Then it will also destroy marriage.
That is it. So they are afraid of having sex or intercourse. That is the problem.
Pastors or church leaders or counselors or whoever, when women or wives comes for counseling and they are saying they want to quit marriages, we don't just let's ask. Let's try to get their historical background.
Exactly.
So that probably they may be molested when they were growing up, and it has affected or it will affect their growth as they are. So please, let's try to get back to them. Let's try to talk to them. Let's try so that we can get their background and help them in a way forward. What the family that the girl child is coming from, what are the psychological effects that will also be on them? Because in as much as the girl will go through this, the family also, especially the mother and the father, what are the effects?
They also go through effects. First, it brings shame and disgrace to the family. Imagine you are a senior pastor in the church, and then you hear that members of the church hear that your girl child or adolescent girl has been has been pregnated. What do? Members start ridiculing. This or suffer in the church, and not able to educate or preach to the young ones. And now the child is pregnant. So it brings that sort of shame and disgrace to the family. And also stigma, I would say. The family is stigmatized from society, from the community. For this family, that is how they are. When you go there, the girls or all the girls in the family are getting pregnant. So be careful. That.
You see, this thing you just said had brought my mind to the fact that So we also for stuff like that we've been hearing. Also when you feed as for us teenage, then we are getting pregnant. And they mostly associated will associate it to spiritual whatever that in this house you need to get pregnant before a man will come and marry you. But in as much as probably that might be wrong, I don't know whether the spirit was the one which pushed them to have sex with other guys or something of that sort. But in as much as you are telling us the stigma, in as much as you are telling us the shame it brings to the family, a woman who also will create a concoction to give to the daughter to drink, to abort. What is it bringing to the family?
That is also bringing shame.
Shame. So, and it is allowing the woman to also cause or commit something that we are not. She's not supposed to.
She's not supposed to. That is this suicide thing.
Exactly, because you might not know what may happen to your girl child. Because she's going to give birth to a human being.
Exactly. Good.
We are not saying that we should encourage them, but when your girl child comes to tell you that, or when you see that there are some signs, certain things have changed from your girl child, and you start asking or probing further to know what is that, and you realize that she's pregnant, please, we'll get there. But please, I'm telling you now, please, we shouldn't just chastise them or put them away from that. Yeah, somebody says that, let me read Loud Kofi. I'm sure you're going to know him, Loud Kofi. He said, I'm enjoying the program, very educative. Good afternoon to Councillor Esther. You might know Loud Kofi. You might know whoever because he directly he's sending his regard. So now we know that whatever the peers the girl child is with, are they not going to be affected because our friend that we all work with has gotten pregnant?
So they are also stigmatized. You know, peers are friends of the same age group. So they are also, they don't want to get closer to their friend who is pregnant. So sometimes they try to reject the girl, the fear of getting stigmatized, as we are saying. But before we come on that, more of that, I want to add to the family.
Exactly.
You know, it can also create patterns of such behavior in the family.
Okay.
So that if the first girl gets pregnant, it's likely that the second girl in that will
so it wouldn't be the spiritual thing. It would be a pattern creation, because when the first girl got pregnant before getting married, I also
you see that it's something that is good, so why don't I also get myself in it? So that pattern is also it's likely to happen like that. And then the working mother who is also in the family will have to stop and then take care of the child, of this girl who is pregnant. So it affects the child and even brings down financial status.
Good.
So
good. That is
it. That is how it goes with that in the family. Yeah.
Because you may mention if it's a senior, it's not just senior minister alone, but if your daughter, if that person is a well-to-do person in the society, in the church, in your office, and realize that the way you stand to talk to people about, hey, be careful about this and that, and your own daughter.
Leaders and then chiefs.
Exactly, and your own daughter.
Your girl is pregnant.
It's not shame. Psychologically, you
not be fine at all. You not be fine.
Because that is my daughter. And what are people going to say about me? How are they going to respect me? How are they going to... And all these things will let that person keep mute publicly or in society. They are not going to talk again. And
if you, that type who are just always pompous and want to talk, and now this thing has happened, what do you do?
In Meko opinion, you are there advising young ladies about A, B, C, D, and you realize that your daughter has gotten pregnant. Master, what are you telling me before birth? And mostly also would push their daughters when they are this is when they get into the early stage of 20s, then they will forcibly ask their daughters to marry the guy, so that it will bring down shame. So they will be married, they will be pregnant for 3 months, then quickly they will get married. Then the old ladies in the church will start counting the month when these guys got pregnant.
You know, if you are fortunate and the guy accepts the pregnancy, then the guy takes on taking care of the child. But some of these guys deny. You don't accept.
So that is the effect when it comes to the family. Then, this is the part that I like so much. How? What can we? How can we help them? How can we prevent them? How can we take this thing out from the way for our girl child or children to grow without associating themselves from getting pregnant, from doing all those things? How can we help them in relationship between adolescent child and the mother? Preventive measures,
the community. And the church.
What can we do? Especially, let's begin from the girl child and the mother, because I need that, because it wouldn't be the girl child and the father that. Yeah. What should we do? Yeah.
Okay, so I would say relationship between the mother and the child. At this stage, you have to accept the girl. That is not a time that you throw the girl out of the house. Accept, and then give her the full support. And then you can also use that time to communicate to the rest of the siblings that this is what has happened. So let's try to help. And she must be feeling dizzy, depressed, and all that, mood swings, and that when you find or you identify such things, such conditions, try to help. So mother, you talk to the other siblings as well. And then you have to show love for this girl. As you are saying, don't try to push them out of the house because you might go and do something else. So there should be that cordial relationship between the mother, the child, daddy. You know, sometimes fathers get upset.
Yeah, we will. Master, we will.
When it happens like that, it's mothers who try to calm them and then tell them, oh, let's try to accept and support her so that she comes out. And after delivery, you can give counsel and then allow her to go back to school. So,
you see, you said fathers get upset, especially when the girl child is closer to the father.
Okay.
You break the father's heart. You break the father's heart. Okay, because when a father becomes the first boyfriend of this girl child, and this thing happen, that's why sometimes the father can't keep their cool. They may go overboard, even if you have a man of God, if you have a pastor or something, they go overboard. And with the mothers too, the reason why I wanted the mother aspect, because a man, when the fathers are beating their children, you let them hide behind you people.
It's true.
So the communication, it is the relationship between the girl child and the mother is something that it is good for us to talk about. And I wish that if you're a mother or a father that you are watching and you had an experience, a daughter of yours had gone through this before, how did you take it? How was it? The feeling, the first time noticing that your girl child is pregnant and you, the mother, asking her, are you pregnant? She said no, and after test, she's pregnant. How do you behave towards her? What happened? I wish I'll get people to share with us. To share with us what happened, and so that we can help others also, because in as much we don't know which girl is about getting pregnant. We don't know. But hey, maybe you've given birth to all males, but the male child can go and impregnate someone's daughter. We don't pray it comes so. Let's learn to educate others so that we will stay chastity, or they will stay chastity till their rightful time to come for them to get married. So now we dealt with this relationship between the mother and the girl child. Then how best can we help these people? So
first we will say that abstinence. Abstinence before marriage is the best. Don't go and try. But adolescents, as we said earlier, they are curious. What they see, they would like to practice. So so abstinence. And then you have to continue to intensify sex education.
At home.
Yeah, at home, in our schools, in our churches, the communities, so that they get known, they have the knowledge about these issues. Yeah. And then we also help them with get access to health issues, like the use of contraceptives. Sometimes they are not able to, especially with girls who are pushed out of the house to go in to do it because of poverty. You educate them on the use of contraceptives. And you know, most of these girls are with that, especially with the implant, because they can't stay. You know, when you start it, you go and do it for the first time. If you don't take care, it stays on you, and would like to be practicing it till you get married. So the use of contraceptives is also there to help to prevent.
Disclaimer.
So as we are saying.
Disclaimer. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Please, for educative purposes, she said that the girl, those who have been pushed out to go and have sex to bring money, or those without fathers and mothers, and whose lifestyle is that, what the counselors will suggest is that we educate them on how to use
this.
Yeah, so that it wouldn't. That doesn't mean go sit your daughter down and tell your doctor, Masa, this is the corner. No, please. That's not what we are saying. We want to help that girl child or guy child grow in the way the law says we should train them, so that when they grow to become matured enough, they can take full responsibility of themselves. And please, what again?
And then we also give counseling, not only on girls, but on the male child too as well. Yes, the males or the boys also need counseling or guidance on sex education. That at this stage, I'm also an adolescent. I'm developing primary sexual genitals. I'm developing that, and I might get someone pregnant. So you need to educate the boy to know that if you go and try, you do it, you get a girl pregnant. So don't do it. Usually, as we are saying, we only talk to the girls. Most of the time, we talk to the girls, leaving the boys out. We need to talk to them as well, so that they also protect their siblings, their sisters at home. Don't go. Sometimes the boy will tell you that I'm watching over you. If I see you working with a boy or a man, hey, I'm around. I'll not let you go. So we need to talk to them as well. But
before you come in with the next one, you see what you just said. What you just said, you could sense that whenever a guy wants to enter into a house, and probably the girl has a brother. He becomes the point of contact to the daughter, to the sister. And others with money will try to challenge Masa. And whenever that person comes, Masa, it's not. we don't take it as Bible. You're coming to visit my sister now, and I'll give you the chance to do that. But our sisters, the girl children, we need to be very, very careful, as we are saying. And as much as we are saying this to girls, they are not the only people. They don't get pregnant for themselves. It's the boys.
Or the males.
Yeah,
the males are also.
So still an adolescent who has started seeing his exactly. That also, he can also get someone's pregnant. So if you have a male child, and as much as we're educating our girl child, let's educate our boy child that when he gets to that stage in adolescence, that changes. He can get someone's daughter pregnant. And when it happens, school fees will be used to take care of somebody. And if you eat two square meals a day, it will be one
to be reduced
because that lady should be careful. Please, parent. Asudika said there, so we have a lot of responsibilities. And as much as your girl child is growing nicely, it comes with a lot of attraction. And as much as your boy child is growing nicely, it comes with a lot of being careful. Please, let's get this, and let's see how best we'll be able to help our girl child or our boy child to be educated on issues like this. Please continue.
And then I also say that we should try to organize activities, programs, to keep them out of the house, to go and perform. You know, at this stage, they are very, very energetic. They would like to do lots of things, especially with sports and programs, mountain, going on field trips, excursions, and those kind of things. So we try to organize that too, that they will get out and do these activities. When you are indoors, you know, some things might happen, and then the girl will get pregnant.
Okay. How can the society help?
Yeah, so the society we talk to opinion leaders to help, to come in and educate them, and we can also set mentors so that they see them as their mentors and then as mentors, so that these people will follow them and then follow their steps to be models in the society. Yeah.
Because it just came in mind that some of the factors may be the environment where where someone is living. Because if I'm living in an area where early sex is normal, we use childbirth to insult other people, then I think that that place where I'm living, my girl child is living, can also be a factor about that.
As I said earlier about this, that in some cultures, if you are at that stage and you have not given birth, you are termed as barren. So they see it as something normal for you getting pregnant at that stage. Yeah, so as we are saying, they can use these festive occasions, like their festivals or whatever, to talk, give talk on such issues to educate the girls or the adolescent girls, so, and then prevent them from getting pregnant.
All right, now we said that the churches should organize programs like that. Now the girl is pregnant. She's pregnant. There's nothing she can do. How can we help her? She's pregnant. She didn't take her time, and she's pregnant now. The stigma is there. People are. How can we help that person who is pregnant as we speak now?
You accept the girl child.
One, acceptance.
Yes, acceptance. Yes. And then you continue.
Now, how do we accept her? How acceptance there? What kind? But how do we do that?
The acceptance. Yeah, you bring her close to you. You know, when sometimes they get withdrawn, so you see changes, as I said earlier. So when it happens, like, get close to them and talk to them politely. I always say politely, because you know, when you go to talk to someone in that mood, the person listens. So you will have to be polite and talk to them, because someone who has gone through that and is being stigmatized, even by peers, and even the community, is going through trauma. So you have to get to them in that mood, in that way, and talk to them. That is, when you talk to them, they feel that, oh, you like them, and not like seeing that what they have done is good, but it has happened. The harm has already been caused. What do you do? So
accept them.
You accept.
So when they start becoming withdrawn, we see those symptoms. When she's pregnant, we know we get closer to them and accept them. And what again, please?
And then, as we said, you can also hand them over to social workers or counselors to talk to them gradually. And then sometimes we visit them and talk to parents at home to also take them just the way they are, and then they move on. Make sure that you take care of them during that pregnancy period until it gets to the delivery time, so that you feel free. Usually at that time they get lots of effects if you don't do that. So you make sure that you be on them, your eyes will be on them, and then you get close to them, as I said, and then they will.
So the reason why I'm asking this is mostly parents, we get annoyed. we become angry when you see that daughter's future bleak. We think that it is over, and it becomes a problem. That's why I'm asking, is there any mechanism, is there anything that a laid down procedure that you guys educate parents to go through if the daughter is pregnant? Do we, aside that we are telling them not to stigmatize their kids, aside we telling them not to push them away, is there anything that, as part of how you educate people on a girl child, adolescent pregnancy and stuff like that?
Usually we talk to parents most, because they are the people who are living with these girls at home. So we also give them talks so that they will know how to deal with them at this stage. Just tell them that life is not ended at that time. There is more after delivery. You don't know what will happen or what your child will become. So you have to accept, you the girl, to accept yourself and then live on well with life.
All right, so somebody had sent in something that he said, I was asking if you want to help contribute. Somebody says that we should let the children know the importance of education, let them have good role models. Fathers should love their children. Is from Ansong Sunyane. Thank you so much for that. So viewers, that is what somebody has brought in, that we should allow the children to understand all this education. We need not to close our eyes when they are getting to that stage. You see, I had a beautiful girl, and she got to a stage, and I just got closer to her. I told her, Master, baby, we don't know if care is not taking you, you get pregnant, you do this, you do that. So be careful. I know that if she should listen, that thing alone will sink in her mind and will take her far. And that is what every parent, every father, mother, whoever, a guardian, that is what we need to help out for, of course, because at the end of the day, they might get friends who may tell them that if you don't have sex, wait, Jimmy, if you don't have sex, you are like this. If you don't, it's only timid people that have sex, and they will be pushed or they'll be forced to have sex. And probably your daughter might not have the luck, as people will say. At the first shot, pregnancy will come. So let's be careful about that. Hi, good evening, and I'm really enjoying the topic. Mine is a contribution. I will plead that there should be an effective and gradual education in our churches. Thanks so much. If the same person, fine. If not, I think that when you are sending in, we need to acknowledge where you are sending it from so that we can give you shout out. So thank you so much. So churches, we have a role to play.
Yeah.
Women ministry, we have a role to play. Adventists, men's fellowship, we have a role to play. Family life ministry, we have a role to play, because in as much as family life is the umbrella of both families, whether male or female, and women are for women and the young ladies and young girls, men are for men and young guys and boys. So when we do programs of that sort, I'm telling you, it will go far for our guys and our girls to stay away, so that young son shit. And let's be mindful about that. Mami Esther, we have few minutes to. Is there anything that you want to share so that we can wrap up the program?
Yeah, I still want to give a little counsel to parents or advice that we should try to talk to our adolescent girls when they get to that stage, especially the time of menstruation. You should see that the girl has now come of age. At that stage, when she goes tested, she might get pregnant. Sometimes we feel shy talking to them about these things. It has been our culture now, it is changing. So mothers should also talk to them. And then fathers too. We shouldn't leave them out. If we don't, they'll go to friends. They listen to friends at this stage more. And so we have to get close to them and then educate them and talk to them. As I'm still stressing on the talk therapy. You talk to them and then they listen when you talk. But if you don't, you leave them ajar. They will just go and do anything. And then they will get pregnant. And at young as 10, getting pregnant is I would say it's a mystery. But they are there. They are there. We see them. A girl in class 5, that is 10, getting pregnant with a classmate. So that age. What do you do? But it's happening, it's there. So we need to still talk to them. You know, at this stage too, we say that girls are more attached to their fathers. So when they hear of that, things happen.
So Esther, God bless you so much. From all things that we have discussed today, what I got from it, yes, no one is telling your girl child to get pregnant at that stage, because probably it becomes so much annoying if the one who got pregnant is just a boy. Yeah. And there's no way father will allow the guy to marry. So which means that the girl is going to live with a born one thing. And sometimes their mothers take care of their daughter, their child for them. And the child will grow to call their mother sister, because the mothers try to to do that. But well, as to how whatever is helped psychologically, I'm not too sure about that one. But whatever be the case, when families refuse to talk about sex with their children, please, it can result to what we are discussing this evening. Esther, sorry, let me, 1 minute. I don't speak about sex. Do we have time, age limit that a parent should wait for a child to get to before speaking about sex?
No, I've not heard anything of that. From the onset, start talking to your children about sex education. As low as, I mean, when the child gets to, do I even say KG? No, from the beginning, we don't have any age limit.
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't have any age limit.
So I intentionally asked her that question. There is not under 18 years.
No.
That advert, not under 18, not to be sold under 18 years. Since as your child start to talk, let's educate the children in everything that they deserve to know. And please, sex education should be something that parents who are watching, cousins, aunties, nephews, nieces, please, let's help our siblings, let's help our mothers to educate our little children, our little siblings on sex education, because it is one of the factors that is causing adolescent pregnancy. Please, it's my passionate appeal. And please, I pray that it's going to happen for all of us. It's going to happen. Guys, our time is up, as I said, and you see, we passed a little bit time, but it's one of those things in life. Our time is past. Esther, God bless you. Esther, I told you Esther is a counselor, so if you need her, she talks everywhere. If you need her, so I'll connect you to her, and she'll do justice to everything. She's a counselor, part of the Certified Counseling Association. She's there. Esther, God bless you. I know your husband is in support of what you're doing, and wherever the husband is, God bless you for this support. And I wouldn't say what the husband did before she came here, but the husband, I'm very glad that when we get husbands like that to push their wives that far, it's going to go a longer way. As I said, if you want to help Wounds of the Heart go far, we want to go to areas, go meet senior high school students. We want to meet JHS people. We want to meet them in their schools. If you want to help us, if you want to sponsor, the number is 0559 53 5554 0559 53 5554, and we'll talk to you on that. And I forgot to mention my senior Alpha Art, the guy who always put my guests on a flyer. Alpha Art, Nyamisha, wherever you are, God bless you. Alpha Art, if you want Alpha Art on Instagram, Alpha Art Graphics, that on Facebook, Alpha Art, and the number to call is 0551 404 387 0551 404 387. And Alpha Art is into all those things called graphics. He will be there. Just whenever you ask him, and the time limit, he is always on time to make sure your product or your design is ready for you. And he listens. That's what one thing I like about him. He listens so much. So if you want him, Instagram Alpha Art _ graphics, Facebook Alpha Art Graphics, and please just hook him up there and do. And as I said, this fabric today, I'm wearing ATL. I am a Cosmo Tester, bringing fabrics to life. And the one who joined the fabric together for me looking nice this evening is Kweku Outlook. Kweku Outlook on Instagram at Kweku Outlook, and on Facebook is Kweku Outlook. If you want Kweku Outlook, the number is 0241 218 266 0241 218 266, and Kweku Outlook would respond to your call. Once again, I've been so glad, and you guys joining from foreign, and those of us who sent a message, those of us who contributed, those who are watching and sharing, God bless you for that. And until we meet next week Wednesday, help me to thank Esther for today. And Esther, help me to thank my viewers for today. And viewers, I have been your regular host, and the name is Pastor Daniel Abedu. I'm out.
changing lives.